Have you ever opened QuickBooks and immediately felt overwhelmed? You're not alone. But here's the truth. QuickBooks isn't just for accountants. It is a powerful tool built to help small business owners like you feel more in control and not more confused. And today I'm going to show you how to actually make it work for you. Hey there, friends. Hi, I'm Michelle Mitchell with Mitchell Consulting, and we are here to help bridge the gap between your passion and your profit. And if you've been following along with us in our Financial Literacy Month series, then welcome back. And if this is your first video, it's a great place to start. Today, we are going to be talking about QuickBooks Online, not the complicated accountant only, accountant gibberish kind, but the simplified kind, the real life version that helps you stop feeling behind and start making clearer decisions. So, what is QuickBooks? Really, QuickBooks Online is a cloud-based accounting system platform that was built for small business owners. Yes, in the background, there's accounting jargon, and that's what creates your reports. But in the simplest forms, it tracks what you earn, it tracks what you spend, and what you owe, and who owes you. And what's left over is called your net profit. So in essence, that's what QuickBooks does. It is a very powerful tool, and it replaces the shoebox of receipts. Because let me tell you, if you bring Mitchell Consulting a shoebox worth of receipts, we're going to charge you for that. And it clears away having messy spreadsheets or you just having no idea what is going on in your business. So this is what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to tell you about my top 4 features of QuickBooks Online, and I'm going to put some pictures somewhere in this video so that you can reference it. But there's a few powerful tools for the business owner in QuickBooks Online. And the first one is the bank feeds. So when you connect your bank account and your credit card accounts with QuickBooks, it can automatically pull the transaction into the software. And once it pulls the transactions into the software, you get to decide what to do with those things next and how to record those transactions in your accounting system. But that's the first thing. It's a very powerful tool that you can misuse as well. So I've seen a lot of business owners just accept all these suggestions that Intuit makes because it makes you feel like it is intuitive, and it is, but also there's not consistency with it either. So you can run into some issues. So just be aware of that. But no more manual entry. You can pull the transactions in as they are going through your bank and your credit card accounts. And the one thing, I shared with someone about a week ago about bookkeeping. Bookkeeping ever going. Like, it's consistent. There's always transactions happening in the business. And if you don't keep up with it, you get so far behind, and that's where overwhelm comes in. So for instance, if you sent an invoice to a client and then the client pays you on a different day, right? So one day you send out an invoice and maybe 5 days later the client pays you. That's 2 transactions in QuickBooks. Then maybe, you had to purchase some things and now you have 4 or 5 receipts in one day. And then maybe you had to pay a vendor. That's another transaction. So all of these things get piled up in QuickBooks if you're not staying on top of it on a weekly or daily basis. And this is what causes overwhelm. So the bank feed is a very powerful tool. And then the next thing is expense categorization. It helps you see where your money is going. And I hope you saw the balloons that just went up. Expense categorization helps you see where your money is going with just a few clicks. You can send out polished invoices to clients so that you look professional, and then it will actually track the payments in real time. I talked to a client yesterday and he said he was on a call with a potential client and he was telling them, we cannot get started until you sign your agreement and make your deposit. He said while he was on the phone with him that he received a notification from QuickBooks that the payment had been received. You don't even have to wait. It is in real time. And that's another powerful piece of QuickBooks Online. Then there's the dashboard where you can see everything in one view. And this is where I would have my CEOs spend their time, is on the dashboard. The actual doing of recording the transactions and reconciling bank accounts, leave that for the professionals. But what is powerful about QuickBooks Online is the dashboard for the CEO to review. And you can drill down into different things and categories. And I'll put a picture up here to show you what you can drill down into. But it is very powerful and it doesn't have to be overwhelming, where you can easily see your profit and loss, your balance sheet, and your cash flow summaries right on the dashboard on the homepage of QuickBooks Online. So you don't have to know everything about QuickBooks. You just need to know enough to get the insights that you need to run your business and to get help when you need it. That's what the accountants are for. That's what Mitchell Consulting is for, is to do those things for you so that you can just look at a dashboard and make solid and sound business decisions. So, how to get started without getting overwhelmed? Start with the basics. Connect your bank and credit card accounts with QuickBooks Online. Then use the templated categories that come with it. And then over time, we can customize it to your business so that it's specific for you. And then get into a rhythm of checking your dashboard on a weekly basis. And please, not just at tax time. QuickBooks is not just for tax time. It is for you to make sound business decisions. Keep your goals in mind. You're not just tracking money, you're learning how your business actually works by looking at the numbers, because the numbers are the language of business. That's what business is about. It actually makes you a better CEO because you can focus on leadership and not logging in to log data. That's not your job. So, okay, if you're ready to make QuickBooks your new biz bestie, I got you. I've created a QuickBooks startup guide to help you feel more confident right from the beginning about using QuickBooks. And it's a step-by-step checklist. And if you need help with this, please reach out to Mitchell Consulting. We will do this step for you. But what I want you to do is to have your monthly CFO money date. And that is in QuickBooks in this checklist as well. And bonus, the questions that you need to be asking your accountant or your CFO if you're already using one. And if you don't have one, hey, we're here for you. So click the link in the description box below and you'll get that QuickBooks Essential Guide. So just to wrap up real quick, I want you to leave me in the chat. How are you currently using QuickBooks Online? And what's been your biggest frustration or your biggest win with QuickBooks Online? Drop me a comment below. I would love to hear from you. So in our next video, we're wrapping up our whole Financial Literacy Month series by answering your questions. So I've been collecting questions throughout this series, and I'm going to answer your questions on our next video. So make sure you subscribe and turn on your notification bell so that you won't miss any of the good financial tips and business tips that I have for you to grow your business. Until next time, talk to you soon.